From CBC News, Canada Now.
I'm Gloria Makarenko. Small town shocker.
My wife is scared.
The body of a 13-year-old discovered in Zabalos on Vancouver Island. And Liberal loyalist lost.
I got so fed up that I quit the Liberal Party of Canada over it.
Was Hedy Fry's nomination rigged?
I'm Ian Hanneman-Singh. Health strike.
They should not be making the patients the victim in their strike.
Hundreds of surgeries canceled.
And I'm Gloria Makarenko. Foster care fallout.
If there's no resources available, where do you put them?
16 years old and on their own. In the office of one of Canada's best-known recording labels, many things are big. The stars, the talent, and the headaches.
Spam is definitely one of the bigger headaches.
Unsolicited bulk email. It floods workers' computers every day.
On a typical day, they'll get, 20 or 30 spam.
It costs time and money.
I think we worked it out to about 1 or 2 employees per year.
Across town, employees in another office unveil the latest weapon against spam.
The process for each message is in a fraction of a second.
It's called Pure Message, and it's software that profiles what spam typically looks like, then weeds it out of your email according to the percentage of spam-like characteristics in a message. The company says the product is 98% effective.
We know that there's characteristics of any given message, and we look for those characteristics when they come into the organization such that we can identify it's a spam message, get it out of the organization.
CBC's resident computer whiz says the system is good, but not new. There have been server-based spam catches before.
The problem is anytime you have a computer doing it, the computer will make mistakes. It will identify spam occasionally, probably infrequently, that is not in fact spam.
Back at the record company, they're giving Pure Message a spin.
I probably get about 25 spam a day, and of those 25, about 21, 22 are blocked.
That's the good news. Here's the bad.
I don't think we'll ever find a solution to spam. I think it'll be one of the things like junk mail is in the mailbox.
When Monty Python made us laugh about spam, it was the kind high in saturated fat. But the kind that has us singing the blues today is just as menacing when it comes to clogging the internet's arteries. Belle Puri, CBC News, Vancouver.
The campaign in BC was not supposed to end this way for Paul Martin. He promised his party a breakthrough in this Conservative stronghold. Instead, he's in a pitched battle to hang on to the 6 seats he has.
It's neck and neck, but we're going flat out.
Of course, in BC, it's really neck and neck and neck, a three-way race with the Conservatives and the NDP. And especially in the Vancouver ridings, these three-way races are confounding pundits and politicians alike. The Conservatives once hoped to sweep BC, but now they concede that's not going to happen.
Most likely a minority. I'd love to say, we're going to pull it off with Harper in Western Canada on the weekend saying, give me the majority in Western Canada. And maybe that can happen because, we still about 9 seats in British Columbia that we haven't put in the bag yet. And maybe with a little enthusiasm at the end, we could pull that off.
Hi, I'm Libby. Nice to meet you.
It's the NDP factor that's made the BC campaign so complex. Instead of focusing on 1 or 2 strongholds like Libby Davies' riding in Vancouver East,
climate change is going to affect the whole world. And it's
the NDP is more ambitious this time. Ian Waddell, for example, hopes to take over Liberal turf in Vancouver Kingsway.
Well, it feels like the old days. It feels like 1988 when under Ed Broadbent we won 19 seats in British Columbia. You get the same feeling today.
The pollsters don't go that far, but the NDP is making life hard for the Liberals' so-called star candidates like David Emerson in Vancouver Kingsway and Shirley Chan in Vancouver East. Although, like Ujjal Dosanjh in Vancouver South, they all say they're out in front.
What my campaign is noticing is the undecideds are now, a majority of them are coming our way, particularly after the last 3 or 4 days. Healthcare is the dividing issue.
Still, there's no Liberal who's enjoying a smooth ride in this campaign. Not David Anderson in Victoria, not Stephen Owen in Vancouver Quadra, not Hedy Fry in Vancouver Centre. All of them are having trouble getting voters to decide.
People are saying to me, I don't know what to do. The undecideds are saying, I have no idea. I know what I don't want.
And for some voters, what they don't want is the issue. Emily Marshall, for example, likes the NDP, but she dislikes Stephen Harper even more.
So if the Liberal candidate in my riding has a better shot of winning against the Conservative candidate, I'm thinking of voting Liberal, even though I'd rather vote NDP.
You're thinking of voting NDP.
Of course, the Liberals are not the only ones pleading with NDP voters not to do it.
I'm here!
Paul Forsyth, for example, sees the NDP as spoilers.
It looks like we have the opportunity to have a majority government. And if British Columbia let us down by electing an extra NDP member, it could spoil it for the whole country. We cannot afford that kind of misdirection at this point.
And going into this final weekend, you can hear candidates almost pleading with voters to think strategically, especially in such a tight race.
I think some of them are going to be very close, and it may well be that the outcome of the election is actually decided here in BC, which I think also people find very exciting, because we often feel like, you know, we're the afterthought, you know, it all happened back east. That may not be the case in this election.
Wouldn't it be nice if people in Toronto had to stay up until our votes were counted? That alone would be poetic justice. It's so often that Peter Mansbridge says, "Welcome, British Columbia. I'm sorry the election's over and you don't count."
Of course, Peter wouldn't dream of saying that, but still, knowing that BC could keep the whole country up late on Monday is a heady prospect, and increasingly, it's a likely one. Dori Malewski, CBC News, North Vancouver.
No, that's Ben Harding, sir. He's new in town.
My God, it looks just like him.
Looks like who, sir?
Where is he currently staying?
Section 13, Uptown Hostel.
Hostel? We can't have that from one of our boys, can we? Move him into the tower.
Yes, sir.
It's incredible.
Ben Harding?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm your partner, Marcus. Shall we go shopping? All right.
Look at them all, spending, racking up their credit cards, living beyond their means. They only think they need the basics, but wait till they get to the accessories, shoes, and leather goods.
Daddy, you know I love it when you talk shoes and leather goods.
All we need for Christmas is love. I just can't thank Santa enough. You're what all my dreams are made of. All my dreams are made of. It's true. All I want for Christmas is you. All we need for Christmas is love. I just can't thank Santa enough. You're what all my dreams are made of. All my dreams are made of. It's true. We don't have much money, but that's okay. 'Cause you and I are gonna have a special day. Your love means more than any money's worth. For love is the key to peace on earth. All I want for Christmas is you. All we need for Christmas is love. I just can't thank Santa enough. You're what all my dreams are made of. All my dreams are made of. It's true. just can't